Hey girl, so what's up? Yeah girl, I'm about to do this video real quick. You know, I gotta get my 1,000,000 subscribers. Hey guys. Hey girl. So today, as you can probably read from the title, hopefully, just hopefully you can read. But if not, I got you. Anyhow, I'm doing a piercings video. I was supposed to do this video like as soon as I got the piercings. I was supposed to do this video, but I was looking crazy. Like the definition of crazy was me that day. So no. So here I am today.
Worry about yourself and don't worry about nobody. Drinking water, eating fruit, taking care of my body. When you doing good, they won't kick it just like a righty. Still in swag, I know they met.
So anyhow, I got my what is this called again? My rook, which is the two little balls right here. My rook, and then I got my conch done, and I got a surprise piercing at the end. If you can guess this, I got a prize for you. No, I don't. I'm lying. I don't have no prize for you. But guess the piercing down below before I show you guys what piercing it is, because you obviously can't see it because I have not showed it to you. Anyhow, so my rook right here, this is the second time, I've gotten it pierced. A little backstory, let's back up. I am not new to piercings in no shape, way, or form. I have been getting piercings since I was 13 years old. My first piercing was at Pandora. You know the little Pandora shops in the mall? I got my first piercing there, and it was my double cartilage, one here, one here. That didn't work out. That really didn't work out. It just kept you know, it kept rejecting, so I took that out. Then my second piercing was, I want to say, my tragus. I have my tragus done. That closed up. I took it out eventually. I don't know why. I just get piercings to take them out. My third piercing, oh, my lobe piercings, I got done like a million bajillion times. I got my lobes pierced when I was a baby at Clears. I was crying or whatever. The lady mixed matched the holes, so I got one hole here, one hole there. So over time, I just kept re-piercing my lobes. And the earrings that I have now are my permanent like lobes, I guess, lobe piercings. But right here was my original ear piercing. So as you can see, my lobes are down here, and the lady at Clears, when I was a baby, she pierced it all the way over here. Motto of the day: go to a professional piercer, please. The fourth piercing I got, or probably fifth, because I lost count. Fifth was my belly button. I had my belly button pierced 2 times. The first time was without my mother's permission. I did it behind her back. I was sneaking, leaking, sneaking, and I creeped, and I got my belly button pierced. She told me to take it out when she found out a couple months later, and then I somehow persuaded her to get it a second time, and then I took it out and it closed up. Yeah, so basically I'm just not new to piercings. So I've been getting piercings all my life. I like them. I'm kind of addicted to them. Now I'm at the stages, if I get a piercing, it's staying in. I don't care. Boom. So my rook piercing, this was the second time piercing it. I want to say I pierced it last year in April. The first time. Now that time I didn't have a choice to take it out. The piercing was rejecting to the full extent. I got it pierced at a shop in Atlanta. I should have done my research. It was kind of like the spur of the moment thing. He charged me an arm and a leg for this piercing, basically. Like, he charged me an arm and a leg. And when he pierced it, he did a terrible job, 1. And 2, he put in a straight bar. So when you do your rook piercing, it's always pierced with a curved ball because it's so much cartilage right there. And he pierced it with a straight ball. It rejected, it swelled, and I want to say it rejected just because it didn't have enough space to swell. Like, your piercing is gonna swell, so that's why they pierce you with either a longer bar so the swelling can, you know, do its thing, and then eventually it will go back down. He pierced me with a really small bar, so there was no room for my ear to swell, and basically where the balls meet, at this piercing, the skin around it was curving in to, you know, make room for the piercing to swell. So then I went to another piercing shop. He took it out. He basically explained everything I just said, and he put in a longer bar. But that time my ear was through and through. It was like, bitch, let it go. And I let it go. So I want to say a year later, a year and a couple months later, I got it redone at my favorite piercing shop, Vice and Virtue in Atlanta. If you go anywhere, any piercing shop in Atlanta, go to Vice and Virtue. They're very clean and very professional, and they take their time. They explain everything in detail to you, and they're very clean and certified. Everyone is certified at Vice and Virtue. So basically, I could only get 3 piercings in one day. They just explained to me that we only have one immune system. The more piercings you get, the lower your immune system goes down, because it's trying to heal so many things at one time, or so many holes in your body at one time. So I could only get 3 piercings at once. The first piercing she did was my rook piercing, and the first piercing she did was my secret piercing. I'm not gonna tell you guys. The second piercing she did was my rook piercing, and that one hurt like a bitch, y'all. I mean, I was just squirming. I regretted it. I was in my head like, why the fuck I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Why? It was just so painful, because, you know, there's so much cartilage that she has to go through for this little bit of air right here, and it was just killing me. So a scale from 1 to 10, that one definitely hurt about a 9. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, it hurt a lot. The second piercing, well, the last piercing that she did do was my conch piercing. This one right here. This one, it hurt, but it was really fast. It was really fast. It surprised me how fast it was done. She did it in less than 30 seconds. Jewelry and everything. Bam, bam, bam. So my conch piercing, on a scale from 1 to 10, I would say it hurt about a 5, you know? But it was really fast, as I said. Now, for my secret piercing, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. And yeah. Okay, so as you can see, I got my septum pierced. Yes, girl, yes. So this is my second time getting my septum pierced. As I said, I'm not new to piercings at all. This second time, it was really fast. It was better than the first time. The first time I got my septum pierced was in Jackson, Mississippi, when I was at college at Jackson State University. I got it done at a piercing shop there. As I said, the guy, I don't think he was very professional, and he put in a really, really, really big jewelry. Like, I mean, the jewelry was so big, it was so ugly and so big. And this was the jewelry that they put in, and it fits my face perfectly. And when I asked him, can we do a smaller jewelry, he like, oh no, your piercing has to swell and this, that, and the third. But with septum piercings, your piercing is not swelling downward, it's swelling to the side. So I don't understand why we couldn't put in a smaller jewelry. It looked like a what is like the horseshoe bells, like that's how big it was. And I wore it flipped up until it healed completely. But this one I would say it hurt about a 5 out of a 10. It was really fast, like this. It was just really fast. So these are all of my piercings as of currently. I don't have any more. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and